Well, that calculation was fairly simple, and being money, the calculator only needed to display 1 or 2 decimal places. But if you've used a calculator quite a bit, you'll have seen that the display can often be filled with many more than 2 decimal places. And in this program, we're going to work with more than 2 decimal places, and also remind you about how to use a calculator intelligently. That's because even though it can perform calculations fast, a calculator is just a tool that only does what you tell it to do, so you have to do the thinking.
When it comes to ill health at work, it's sectors such as public administration, health, and social work that see higher rates. Generally, there has been a trend for fewer fatalities and injuries at work in the UK, but that's also because employment patterns are changing. There are fewer jobs in dangerous places such as mines and factories and so on.
I expect you know something about negative numbers, but let me remind you about how we get them and about some of the ways they can be used. To begin with, I've got a picture of a ladder. I'll number the steps going up, starting at this point in the middle. The numbers we've been looking at were the steps that you can climb up and down the ladder. But it's not just people who go up and down. Suppose there's a long period of hot weather that causes everything to dry up, especially the water level in the tank. That will change. To begin with, the water level is at 0. What will happen to the water level as the hot sun makes the water evaporate?
The Health and Safety Executive is the national watchdog for workplace health, safety and illness. They're supposed to be an independent regulator and to work in the public interest to reduce the number of workplace injuries, illnesses and fatalities across Great Britain's workplaces.